Welcome to the Heroes of the Borderlands module, Visual Aid Descriptions. In this video, you will have visual aids and speech for the players when their characters first arrive at a location or under a specific circumstance. Simply go to the number and text associated with the location you would like the players to see and hear. Wilderness Adventure Booklet Visual and Audio Aids.
Your adventuring party enters the wilderness. Mysteries await you in this untamed land. Where do you want to go? You travel along a well-kept trail east of the keep on the Borderlands. Gnarled tree roots and big rocks mark the edges of the 10-foot-wide path. A wagon stands on the trail ahead. The driver and horses are nowhere to be seen. A young woman with a massive backpack and an eager smile hikes toward you along the trail. The traveler waves at you excitedly.
Good day,
She says.
I'm Alan. Might you be adventurers? I ask because I've been out here looking for adventures of my own to no avail. After camping out here for days, I still don't have any tales worth telling, do you?
You spot a regal elk on the trail beside a dense thicket. Startled by your approach, the elk lopes into the thorny thicket.
Blast!
Cries a husky voice from somewhere in the brambles. A handsome man in a green and gold tunic and fancy boots saunters out of the bushes.
Hello.
He says casually as he blocks your path.
I'm Prel. Perhaps you've heard of me. Who am I kidding? Of course you have.
Prowl draws his sword.
Your money and your equipment, please. This is a robbery.
Prowl tooks in disapproval. He snaps his fingers, prompting more bandits to spring from the bushes with weapons drawn. In an instant, you're surrounded. Roll initiative. Dappled sunlight trickles through the canopy of this old-growth forest. Felled trees, shrubs, and mushrooms dot the forest floor. After a couple hours of hiking, you happen on a humble hut made from sheets of sturdy bark and blankets of moss. Sweet-smelling smoke wafts from its chimney. The hut's wooden door is shut. Eventually, you come across an eerie statue in a forest clearing. Strange runes are etched into the stone idol. 4 human figures in occult robes gather around the statue, chanting ominously. Deep in the heart of the forest, the foliage parts to reveal a tranquil grove where a natural spring burbles. Rays of sunlight create a silvery glow about the crystal-clear pool. Farther into the woods, 4 diminutive winged warriors flit between oversized toadstools and mossy legs, firing needle-like arrows from tiny bows. One of them calls out to you.
Well met, giant travelers. We are training for battle.
He reports.
Care to spar with us?
Mosquitoes buzz about the stands of cattails and gnarled trees in these squashy, stagnant fens. Croaking frogs, chirping cicadas, and squawking birds create an incessant din. Your journey halts at a narrow creek bed stained with blood. Near the shore, a giant river rat lies, dead in the mud. The carcass is shriveled as if drained of its bodily fluids. Suddenly, a flock of horrid creatures erupts from the reeds. Each has barbed, leathery wings and a long, sharp proboscis. Roll initiative. Deeper into the fens, mounds of mud rise above the fetid water and reeds. You spot a glint of gold amid the mud. The air is still in this corner of the fens. Just ahead, a curved stand of reeds conceals a secluded campsite with a still smoldering fire pit. The reeds sway and rustle in the muggy breeze. As you trudge through the mud, you tumble into a ravine of razor-sharp ferns. To continue, you must navigate this treacherous gully. Conifers rise from this highland soft, peaty soil. Squirrels skitter about the fallen pine cones and pine needles that blanket the ground. Your expedition stops at the bottom of a steep gorge, a dead end. As you reorient yourselves, smoke begins to fill the air, and a sudden forest fire spreads through the dry canyon. You wander into a maze of thick webs camouflaged between tall trees. Two massive arachnids descend on you with fangs bared. Ahead of you, three humanoid warriors in battered armor argue in harsh tones as they march through the forest. They haven't noticed you yet. Two types of trees grow in this area. One with russet bark and ruby-red pine cones, and another with gray bark and green pine cones. Squirrels and voles scamper about, collecting seeds from fallen cones. After so much travel, your stomachs growl with hunger.